Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to New Japan Pro Wrestling's G1 Climax 26. Man, we just witnessed the match of the decade. If you didn't see Toriano versus Shibata, you missed out so much. But we were in such just bliss from the amazing five-star classic that we witnessed that we weren't able to talk about standings after the match was over. And as it turns out, both Yano and Shibata are now 2 and 3.
Yeah, very, very interesting. Yano now starting to move his way back up.
Yeah, if you notice, Toriano kind of following Tanahashi's streaks here. They both started 0 and 3, and they're both 2 and 0 since.
Yeah, Yano, Tanahashi, and Yoshihashi, if my memory serves. So yeah, it's quite a few people starting to get it together.
No, well, Yoshihashi started one. He won his first match.
That is true. That is true.
It's not the exact same, but Yano and Hashi or Yoshi, not oh my god, Yano and Tanahashi have the exact same streak.
Right, right.
So interesting little factoid there. We know Toriano does kind of seem to have Tanahashi's number.
Yeah, definitely.
So I wonder how long that's going to continue. That being said, though, we are about to watch the fourth of 5 B block matches for the day. Kenny Omega versus the King of Darkness, Evil. This match is going to be an absolute barn burner. We have our New Japan World players set to 2 hours and 5 seconds. That's 2:00:05. And we will be hitting the play button on go. 3, 2, 1, go. And there you see Kenny Omega getting patted down. Referee wants to make sure there are no Bullet Club shenanigans in this match.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's Bullet Club versus Los Ingobernables de Japón.
Yeah,
in this match.
Two sort of invading factions. Two factions that the New Japan brass does not want around. And now they're facing off against each other.
Exactly, and Kenny Omega certainly opening up my eyes in this G1 Climax tournament match that he had with the unbreakable Michael Elgin, the IWGP Intercontinental Champion, which Kenny Omega was beat for that title by Elgin at Dominion, but now he's moving on to a bigger prize. And just a rake there.
Yeah, that might have been a mistake there, Kenny.
As I was saying, Kenny Omega moving on to a bigger prize, but Evil's got something to say about it. What a shoulder block there. Kenny Omega could win his block. He's one step closer to that IWGP Heavyweight Championship. Look at that Duck Solera. Look at the speed of Omega. And now the Hurricane Rana there. Kenny Omega may have bulked up, but he's still got that quickness, and that could be a real asset to him in this match. What strengths do you think Evil has coming into this thing, partner?
Evil's definitely got the size and power advantage. Well, I don't know about power, but he's got the size advantage at least.
And look at Kenny Omega here.
Mocking Naito.
Very interesting. Sooner or later, Kenny Omega will have to answer that. I mean, him and Naito are in the same block. That's a match I can't wait for. Leader of Los Ingobernables de Japón versus leader of the Bullet Club.
Yeah, man. And that again, I think I actually brought up earlier how much I'm looking forward to that. Just the clash of styles, because Kenny Omega is sort of dastardly and mischievous, but Naito is just flat out just brutal. He's awful. Like, I would never want to face Naito just because of how ridiculously evil he can be.
Exactly. And you see Kenny Omega there. Evil is so fixated on inflicting punishment and just incurring agony upon his opponents. He had that steel chair. He wanted to use it on Omega, but he does reverse here. But he got baseball slided that chair back into his face. And now these two, there's really no dominant position. What's Kenny Omega thinking about here?
I think he's going to springboard.
I think he's telling people to clear out. And nobody's moved, so Kenny Omega, this better work. And it does not. Oh my God, chair right in the midsection there.
Kenny Omega had a plan, and it did not work.
Oh,
now
boy.
We're going to get the chair wrapped around the neck. He's getting slammed into the ring post.
No, he's not.
For the first time, somebody had it scouted.
Kenny Omega, definitely a genius. And again.
And look at this. Evil. You know how much that would hurt.
And partner, that leads me to ask you, is Evil too fixated here on punishment that Kenny Omega is just going to be able to work him over and, pick up the win here?
It's definitely possible at this rate. And look at this. The chair doesn't even have a seat anymore. It's just a wireframe.
How is Kenny Omega going to use that to his advantage, I wonder? But, wait a minute here.
Stick Naito's head in it. Or Evil's head in it, rather.
And Can he get it? No, Evil counters.
I think he was going for a brainbuster into it.
Wow. That Evil does counter.
Can you imagine how painful that would be for your shoulders to have your head dropped in through that hole?
Oh, well, I think we're about to find out here. Oh, but Kenny. Oh, God, that's even worse. Fisherman Buster. Oh, my God, the back.
And it collapsed the frame of the chair too, if you saw.
Oh, my God, that's got to rack the back with pain. And look at Kenny Omega. He is not in a good way.
No, that would be awful.
I mean, Kenny Omega was only going to avert crises for so long. He averts the chair wrapped around the throat. He averts, multiple steel chair shots. But he finally eats that Fisherman Buster on the remnants of the chair.
And you can tell it's painful because he's actually bleeding from it where it scratched him.
Yeah, I'm glad you pointed that out, partner, because I was about to. So, yeah, now Evil in a big way here. Look at that neck breaker deeply hooked in there.
Yeah, I mean, normally spinning neck breaker, you go in one direction. He wound it up in the first direction before going through.
Exactly. And what do you think about Evil's game plan here now that we've really gotten situated into this match?
I think his initial game plan didn't work, but I'm impressed at his adaptability.
And look at that. Oh, discus lariat there in the corner.
I mean, we saw his initial game plan was to use the chair on the ring post, and Kenny Omega completely had that scouted out and foiled that plan. But then Evil using the backup plan and adapting and changing with the circumstances is brilliant.
And you got to imagine, I mean, Bad Luck Fale, Yujiro Takahashi, Tama Tonga, they're all watching this match in the back. Kenny Omega really struggling for the moment. Evil is such an impressive athlete.
Kenny Omega's back. I mean, you have to think when he landed on that chair, because of the fact that there was no seat to it, he was able to his back was exposed to the sides of the chair and they scratched him up really bad.
And now look at this. Can Kenny Omega, he got the moonsault. 2. Evil kicks out.
Look at his left shoulder blade. He is scratched.
He is. It's bad, partner. It's in a bad way. That's a deep gash, too.
Yeah.
And now, look at this, though. Measuring his man. Could it be the one-winged angel? No, he's going to go for the snap release dragon suplex. No. Evil defending. Oh, Kenny Omega, look at that, using the singlet.
Oh, and just slaps him in the back of the head.
Now the waist lock, but Evil, just one hard elbow. Look at these two go at it. Now a forearm
and there's
there.
The forearm.
Kenny Omega, the knife edge chop, though. Evil coming
almost
into it
to
with
the
his
neck.
momentum.
That knife, he's almost channeling his inner Ishii there to the neck.
Look at that, sweeps around. Kick to the knee.
Kenny Omega's speed is ridiculous.
Kenny Omega, look at that. Could it be the Kataru Crusher?
No!
Evil, what a suplex by Evil.
Deadlift. Almost a deadlift Saito there.
Yeah, that was the deadliest of deadlifts, partner, because I'll tell you, Evil powered through that.
Yeah, he did.
Kenny Omega was really resisting. Evil did not give one iota of a care about that.
That was brilliant on Evil's part.
I'm telling you, Evil, and I think you even said this, really underrated in this tournament, I think. He's really shown us all something. Oh, but Kenny Omega! Snap
There's
release
the dragon.
suplex.
Wow.
And Evil looks stunned. He didn't eat it. He definitely looks exasperated. And now look at this here. Could it be the one-winged angel? Kenny's thinking about it.
Is he going to be able to get it, though?
Evil slid out.
And the headbutt to the back. I'm telling you, Evil reminds me so much of Goto sometimes. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely. And look at Kenny Omega here. He's got a partial headlock trying to get the free arm to the ropes, but oh no. And the pump handle, look at that, right on the back of his head, stacks him up.
I mean, that was almost a pump handle backdrop driver, wasn't it?
I would agree with you, partner. I think that's a fine deconstruction of the maneuver we just witnessed by Evil, and what a match these two are having. And now Evil gonna measure his man here. You know Evil likes to employ that sweeping STO. If he hits it, I don't even think Kenny Omega would be able to kick out. Oh, God. That's a bad sign for Omega. The cleaner.
Oh, no, and Omega had him scouted. There's the V-trigger. The first
V-trigger.
match.
A second V-trigger.
That might be it. He's already 2, and Evil kicks out of 2 V-triggers.
Evil's a tough son of a bitch. And now look at Kenny Omega here. Oh, the gut wrench.
Kenny Omega. Just the way he flops around sometimes is hilarious to me.
And he gets the power bomb. He got it.
Power bomb. Are you kidding me? 1, 2. Oh, and Evil kicks out of that too.
Come on, Kenny. Hit another V trigger. Get the one-winged angel. Do something. I
In
mean,
the meantime, Evil still has that sweeping STO in his arsenal.
I love that Kenny Omega, he can do the power game. He can do the technical finesse. He can do the aerial offense. Is there anything Kenny Omega can't do? And there might be an answer to that, and that's beat Evil. Misses the V trigger.
V trigger.
Nice
Oh
Roman
my God!
Sherman.
But Kenny's still on his feet.
Yeah, but he's staggered. No, Lariat there by
Lariat.
Evil.
Wow, that was huge.
Oh, my, and Evil knows it. Evil knows it. The end's at hand.
I think he wants this. Oh, he's going. Oh, okay. Oh, we're going to this power bomb thing that he does. Yeah, the
Forward
fireman's carry
driver there.
bomb. Two. Oh, and at the last split second there, Kenny kicks out, and John, Evil, that sweeping STO, he actually calls that move evil as well.
Oh, wow. Well, it is pure evil.
Evil using evil to yeah, exactly, to inflict evil upon people that aren't evil enough, I guess.
Oh, my God. Here it is. Again, Kenny Omega, though.
Kenny Omega does his homework. He has it scouted out. He knows what he's doing in there. Back elbows. He's going to get out of it.
Kenny Omega has to win this match to keep his hope of winning the block alive. Super kick, but it got caught by Evil. Headbutt.
Oh my God, that Goto-esque headbutt.
Oh, but the V trigger.
V trigger there from Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega does that as a and it poison
the poison Rana.
Kenny Omega does those V triggers as a way to mock Shinsuke Nakamura's Bomaye, and man, he's already hit 3 of them in this match, and it's kind of similar to a Nakamura match because he always had to hit multiple Bomayes to put someone away as well.
Oh, Kenny's feeling it though. The gun, it's loaded. He's gonna fire another V trigger.
A 4th V trigger, and now,
that's it.
Yeah, he's gonna hit the one-winged angel here. This is gonna be it.
He got it. That's it. 1, 2. The cleaner sweeps Evil. Kenny Omega gets the win. And where does that put our standings, partner?
That puts Kenny Omega at 3-2 in the big group, along with Yoshihashi, Yuji Nagata, Michael Elgin, and now himself, of course. So we've got a pretty big group of people at 3-2 rather. Meanwhile, Evil now has the worst record in the B block at 1-4.
Wow. And I'll tell you, partner, Kenny Omega, some speculated he would win his block, and he's certainly in a position to do so amongst this big gathering of performers at 3-2 right now.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have a rough time breaking away because there are a lot of very talented performers in that 3-2 group, but Kenny Omega is on a streak right now, and it would be no surprise to me if he would pull away to the point that he actually ends up winning the B block.
And can I just point out that my prediction and your prediction was correct? Bullet Club undefeated for the day.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's also worth noting Kenny Omega, I personally, just again, very subjective here, I think Kenny Omega's stiffest competition for the B block is going to be the man facing Tomoaki Honma in our next match, Tetsuya Naito. And Naito has the opportunity to join Omega and the rest of that big crop at 3-2 if he beats Honma.
That is a considerable if, and we'll see if Naito can get it done.
And we will see if Naito can get it done up next, ladies and gentlemen. Stay tuned.